Hello everybody, and welcome back to Heavy Cargo, the truck simulator. This is our third video on this. We're going to do our third job today. For some reason I'm now driving an electric van, because it has gone silent. I've had a few shenanigans happen on the way here, which is rather unfortunate. Hopefully they don't carry over into the rest of the video. Because I've been having some issues. We've had a few odd vehicles doing some strange things, and I was sat at some traffic lights, and then the gearbox seemed to malfunction, and it wouldn't change gear. And then I lost all engine audio, and so now I have no engine audio. So we just have movement and sort of the sounds of the wheels. So we're driving a nice, clean electric van. For some reason, the engine audio has disappeared on us. But I tried to fast travel here, but you can only fast travel to petrol stations, which is fine. But the nearest petrol station was like 4.5 kilometers away, so I had to do most of the drive anyway. So it didn't really save me any time, so I thought I'd bring you in for the final kilometer. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that the engine audio will return when we get to our job. Today's job is with an empty shell. Who knows what that's going to be about? It's a reasonable drive. It's not quite as tight and twisty as the previous video, which was around the town, which was pretty tight in some parts of it. I don't think today's is going to have quite those sort of challenges, but I'm sure it'll have quite a few along the way. Anyway, I think we need to be pulling in up here somewhere. So weird without the engine audio. We also now don't have an indicator noise, which is now just suddenly packed in as well. I think our van is due a service. Let's just dump it there. Okay, we're ready. With an empty shell. Is that... Is this the heavy cargo? I should have... there was a bit of mission bump that I should have read, but I didn't. Maybe I should have. It feels very much like... This doesn't feel very heavy cargo. I'll take it though. It's not too bad. It should be quite a nice journey. 11 kilometers with just a little speedboat on the back. Bit more like a Euro truck mission, I guess. This is some heavy cargo to take later. This isn't too bad, so we can just have a nice drive today. We do have some engine audio now, and the indicators are back, so that is good news. Interesting, so it looked like we were breaking the speed limit there. I don't think you can get done for breaking the speed limit, but the sat-nav is going red at me, so it's an interesting thing. I don't remember it doing that in the... Actually, it's not been able to do that yet, has it? In the van, the sat-nav in the cab does not work. It only works in the big trucks, but they've generally had heavy cargo on. The most we've ever done is like 30 Ks, so... Interesting that is a thing. But I don't think you can get done for speeding. In the first episode, I think we bombed it up the highway at something like 140 kilometers an hour or something like that at one point. We didn't get done then, so I don't think speeding is a problem at the moment in this game. I'm sure it will be at some stage. I was expecting, to be honest with you, I was expecting a heavier cargo here. I was, yeah, just a little speedboat. It's a pretty easy job. Though I kind of hope that that is the norm for this game going forwards. I do hope that when this reaches full release, that there are a mixture of jobs. It's not all heavy cargo and that's it. It'd be nice if there are some smaller jobs where you can just take a little, you know, like a speedboat like this or something, or take something small somewhere where it's not always heavy cargo, road closed. Whilst I enjoy the challenge of trying to get some massive thing through a tiny city or something like that, it is sometimes nice just to have a drive, isn't it? So it's I won't mind if some of them are like this. Be interesting kind of what mission time we get here, because we're not really restricted. In the last one we were restricted because I really struggled to use the crane, and we got caught on a lamppost as well, but you're sort of limited by the fact that you've got this thing that weighs so many tons attached to you. You just can't do much speed. Whereas we're not really limited today, so we should be pretty speedy to get 10 kilometers. Subway Sim. I do like the fact that they advertise all the other games that they have on the billboards. It's quite a nice touch, actually. You're exceeding the speed limit. Aha. So this is a very speed limited. I bet we're losing points for that. So rather than getting fined, we're probably losing points for exceeding the speed limit. So we better keep an eye on that. I'm still quite enjoying this game, though. There were a lot of sort of issues in the last video with certain things, and the crane got stuck in gear and I couldn't change it, and obviously I've had issues driving here as well. The same sort of thing happened with the van. It got stuck in gear and I couldn't change it, and then you keep losing things like engine audio or indicator noises, and things seem to go away sometimes. So there are a lot of issues, but the general gameplay I think is here, to be fair. I think they're all like sort of small little issues that they're not too bad. You know, they're not that bad, and they could be ironed out. Whereas I think the general gameplay is pretty decent. Pretty decent. Looks like we're going to join the highway here. Now, if it's going to penalise me for going above the speed limit, I might think about putting the cruise control on, because I think we do have cruise. If I can find it. One of these buttons somewhere. We do have a lot. Ah, so steer, so you press it for cruise. That's pretty easy then. Simple button press for cruise. Off cruise a second, make sure we get in. Thank you. He's letting me in anyway, whether he wants to or not. All right, let's take it up to 80 or close to 80. That'll do. 78 will be fine. 76 as we seem to be doing. Get a bit more. There we go. 79. We'll cruise at 79. That's weird. When you put cruise on and then it goes down to 76. Interesting. So does the cruise not work then? So it doesn't set when you're at that speed. I think it sets to the speed limit that's currently available and goes a few Ks under. Because it seems to only want to cruise at 76, which is fine. We're below the limit. That's all we need to be. And it's fast enough that we're not going to lose too much time. That's a steep hill. Wow. Imagine this on the motorway. But yeah, I am enjoying this game. I mean, it's nice just to get out and have a drive, really, to be honest with you. But there are things I do quite like about it, and I like the fact that, yeah, even though I couldn't get the crane to work as I wanted it to, I like the fact that the crane is there to use. I like the fact there's various different types of jobs to do. You have to drive to your jobs. The town, generally, the map feels alive. Much to my annoyance, if you saw the last video with the pedestrians, they were a little bit on the annoying side. But generally, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Like I say, it's got a few kinks to iron out. But once they've been ironed, I think this is a decent game. Right, where are we going? I think we're going to Lutjussen, aren't we? So we need to... Let me in, please. Let me in. Thank you. Oh, then you come over. Wow. Why do they have these? This is very common, isn't it? I've seen a lot of this sort of thing in Germany. It's a very common sort of intersection, but surely that happens an awful lot where you're trying to get onto a road and then the other person's trying to... I can stay here. They're trying to go off and then you end up crossing like in front or behind each other. That looks really dangerous. So cruise does not, so it's not an adaptive cruise. So we've got cruise control on, but we're gaining quite a bit of speed down the hill. So it's not got adaptive cruise, where it would apply a little bit of braking or some engine braking or something like that. So that's something to watch out for then. So if you've got cruise on, if you do start to go downhill, be prepared. It just does not do anything. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is he doing? What on earth is that car doing? A BMW is trying to drive me into the barriers because he wanted to go in there and he was in the wrong lane. Take that. What was he doing? He was in the right... He should have been behind us. If he wants to turn in there, he should have just been behind us and turned in. And instead, he's tried to turn across us. He's just turned into the side of us. Some drivers. Yeah, things like that need to be ironed out. But then, to be fair, that happens in Eurotruck as well. So... give this guy a bit of room. It happens in Eurotruck as well, so... you know, it's something that probably takes a little bit of ironing out anyway. But hopefully it'll happen. But I do see big scope for this game. Like, see that, like, roadworks on the side of the road there? You know, we could actually deliver something... take it off of our wagon, probably even place it for them. We could do a bit of work at the construction site as well. You know, we can do plenty of different types of jobs as well as just driving a truck, which is what I like. So I'm interested to see where the game goes from here, to see how far they take it, what they end up doing with it. Don't actually know what the roadmap's like for the game or anything like that. Just trying it out based on the fact that it looked like something I might enjoy, so... Right, we've only got 1.5 kilometers to go, so it should just be around the corner somewhere. We're about to turn off, so presumably it's just up this road. I'd expect we should be somewhere near the seafront, shouldn't we? Based on our cargo. Ooh, that was a bit squirrely. Yeah, I'm expecting to find some docks or something. Let's have a look though when we get there. But yeah, if this is it though, it's a pretty short mission. I'm expecting a bit more to it. Definitely the previous episode's mission was a lot more tricky. And a lot longer as well. It was over half an hour to get that done. Maybe I'm doing them a bit out of order. Quite a traditional looking house over there, isn't it? You see the modern housing has come in behind, but they've maintained their original style. Got the washing out, must be a nice day. Brutto, the food imp. I do think that this game has an ability to be a multi-drop simulator as well. Because the towns and the map are kind of well suited to if you just had your van and filled it full of parcels, you could quite easily just have, you know, 10 drops or something and be driving all over the place, up and down the highway, going into like a little town. Maybe you drop 4 or 5 packages off there, head to the next town. I think you could do a multi-drop sort of system here. Maybe that'll be in it as well. Maybe there will be some multi-drop. Even multi-drop large deliveries. You know, a bit like real life as well, where you often, you know, if you drive to a supermarket or something, you might drop off at 2 different supermarkets. Depending on what you've got in your load. So hopefully we'll get that sort of thing in here as well, because that's something that's kind of missing from Euro Truck. I don't want to keep saying Euro Truck, but what else do you think of other than Euro Truck or American Truck when you come across a truck sim? So, you know, I don't want to fully compare it to those, but what else do you compare it to? Okay, I think we are here, I think this is where they want it. Nice little seafront area. Very nice. Park it here. That is us done. So we can get out. You see, unlike other games, you can now run around. We're not going to. We're just going to go straight in here to finish the mission, but... So that was the mission then. There was nothing more to that other than taking that boat all the way here. So we finished in 17 minutes. They gave us 20 minutes to do it. Apparently we got a 4% damaged load. I wonder when that happened. Oh, of course, when the BMW drove into us. We didn't destroy any obstacles. We only stayed in the speed limit 50% of the time. But then at the beginning, I didn't realise that was actually what was happening. So maybe some of that is at the beginning. Our driving style was 83%. Which doesn't sound too bad. Let's have a little wander over here, shall we? Oh, no, we won't. We'll hit the invisible wall instead. Yep, we'll just hit the invisible wall. Can we come over this way? Nope. Invisible walled. It's like there's a cruise ship over there. Anyway, I think that will do. So in the next video, so I'll probably make my way over there and Actually, no, we could fast travel over there. So we can start from over here. So we'll fast travel over there now. So it's dropped us off just here. So it's just around the corner from our destination. So in the next video, we will be doing Wheels on Wheels, which looks like it's going to take us all the way back up to the top of the map. So it's quite a long drive in the next one. And it looks like it's semi-heavy-ish cargo, at least based on this thing. But I'm not sure. That one up there actually displayed what we were taking. So hopefully it's reasonable. And we can take a nice long drive in the next one. But if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave the video a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video very soon.